So, for the stream, I was doing some offline runs, and I got a really good run, but I didn't finish it. I was 50 seconds ahead in space stage. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream the recording of that run, and then I will commentate over it. There we go. So the run doesn't begin. Alright, 1086, that's the run.
Energy, flow, eternity.
Wasn't sure how. Oh, this run ended because I didn't have enough DNA at that section. Alright. I can actually adjust this in real time. Alright, now here was the run. Here is the run that almost beat the 2934 world record. So let me know if the audio sounds good. Make sure the music's not too loud. Make sure my mic isn't too loud. Alright, so an alright start to cell stage. I do remember the cell stage time I got on this was a 3:33. Really good cell stage. And faster than the 340. I don't know. I feel like in the record run I got a 342, not a 348. Nah, whatever. I'm probably remembering it wrong. So, just doing the old cell stage here. Nothing special. Yeah, it's great now that I can focus on the commentary, separate from the run. Alright, 105 pace going into the booster level. That's pretty good. Oh, and here I got really lucky. Got the booster very quickly, and that was just awesome. So I'm just going to add it right away. And I feel like there is something when it comes to when I add that booster. Like if I grow and then mate like I usually do, then maybe the food spawns in the next level aren't that great. This level I'm talking about. As you can see, there are some meteors off the side. I think this one I actually... Oh! I did get the part on that one. Alright. Alright, and then I mate again. This is a good pace so far. Maybe I should add text saying that this is a rerun. Re-recording. That's pretty ugly, but it'll work. In fact, this is actually the music I listened to when I got my 2935 record. It's the good luck music. There I actually went towards the epic for some reason. Weird decision. Apparently I hadn't got the spike yet. Gonna go around one of those big plants. Usually don't go over the big plants super often. Oh yeah, this level I think I actually did have a mistake somewhere. Oh, I went towards the pufferfish. Why did I do that? And I think I also died. Ooh. Yeah, I lost a bit of time there. Not too much time, but a bit of time. 3:18 entering the last level. In the last level, how fast? Did I really complete the last level in 15 seconds? That's insane. Yeah, I did. Alright, that's the benchmark there. So now we're heading off to Creature Stage. And Creature Stage is always a daunting task when I'm comparing against my world record splits. Hey, thanks Mr. Bunny Oreo for the follow. Hello.
Memory is a chemical process.
Should pick up better fonts for this. Anything but Arial. so I'm into creature stage.
It's a chemical
And as I mentioned, creature stage is the most daunting task because creature stage in my 2935 was really good. But because of the time loss of that run in Civ stage and the huge time save found in tribal stage, I can be around plus 2 minutes at the end of creature stage and still get a world record. So keep that in mind.
chemical process.
How you do the instant charm? You have guys on your team. Oh yeah, because
Ecstasy.
the word charm is kind of confused me. But you mean socialize, the socialize skip.
Ecstasy.
I use the you got meat bean world record. Maybe actually.
Ecstasy.
That's the second nest I went to. Maybe it is a world record still. By the way, does the audio sound good? Is my mic too loud or is the game too quiet?
Ecstasy.
Okay, so I'm exiting, making the flock clones. It's good? Okay, thank you.
Ecstasy.
And making them slightly different from how I did in the record run.
Ecstasy.
First of all, I added a spit back to my creature, but I need to make sure to remove it from the flock member because it does. I know for certain that it does slow down the
Ecstasy.
combat if your flock has spit. If they don't have spit, then it speeds it up. But having your own creature have spit is actually good in its own way because it'll help you to aggravate creatures that are not close to you fairly easily. Nope, I missed that guy. Getting all the alphas, getting all the parts. Got a full flock of 5 creatures. Oh yeah, I'm going to get some extra parts as well. I didn't really need that, but it was good to have it anyway. Now these guys can only sing. And you have level 2 sing. But still not too much for me. As you see, I have a full flock there. Damage Rick, that's me. I have a full flock there, and which means there's 5 members of that flock. You know, the flock could be anywhere from 3 to 5 members, and it usually does save a bunch of time if you have the full 5 members. Yeah. Here I sneak so I can get some extra damage. So I'm gonna kill one level high level nest before I made up because I want some extra parts, and I have a bit of time before my flock has to go away. And the goal is to get the striker part, the level 3 strike, level 4 strike, level 3 part. And I know I got a weapon there, just waiting to see what it is to add something to thing there. Yeah, and it was the right part, so that's good. That's really good. Clicking all those so that the yellow glow goes away. Figured I might as well add some dance, and I have to add my mouth back. And I got a gold split there. And that really surprised me because that's like the immaculate creature stage. It has 716. That's, I mean, freaking insane. But I don't think that gold split's entirely honest because in my look at the bottom bar, the green bar, it was a bit further ahead at that time in the record run because I had killed 2 higher level level 3 nests rather than just 1 here. And I did find, I think, well, a bit of a flaw in the way I was approaching creature stage. Yeah, that was weird. That guy was cocooning up and deselected before I could boost off of him. The flaw in my creature stage strategy was that I was looking around a bit too much. I wasn't, you know, taking what I could get. And right now I'm actually looking around for rogues, trying to find a rogue. It's surprising that the meteor hasn't fallen yet. I feel like it's way overdue. Yeah, and the rogue, rogues could sometimes like you can lose them and they may wander off somewhere. So I'm gonna actually ally this guy right now. Just so I know that doesn't happen. And in the meantime, I'll actually go wander back towards the other nest, kill these guys, and then I'll migrate. Yeah. That's one of the disadvantages of using Spit. Okay, so now I'm looking for something to boost off of. Yeah, that was a bit of a weak boost. So I'll try once more. Now, I think this was actually a bit too fast. See, the nest is right there, and I kind of butchered the thing. And now the meteorite's coming down. Like, way later than it's supposed to. So, I figured I'd actually go migrate, and then, since I can't mate right away, I'll actually go and get 2 parts from the ground. So this isn't a perfect creature stage by any means, but it still was pretty solid. Now I'll actually kill this guy, because why not? I got the Hoppy, the really good foot, the part that I need the absolute most. And I'll actually add it right away. And then give myself a better mouth. And voila. I am gonna probably lose time in the last split though. I think I pulled an interesting decision here. I actually decided to ally this nest rather than kill them. This may have actually lost me a bit of time in the end, because if I didn't do this, I may have gotten adaptable speed instead of fireworks. Uh-oh. I'll actually ally this baby, just because it's quick. And I'm being surrounded by these the orange creatures. Get epic? Yeah, that happens if you haven't eaten yet in the stage. Alright, I'm gonna start killing this nest, and you see in the card up in the upper right-hand corner, it has a 17 attack level, which means this is one of the strongest creatures in the whole game. And yeah, well, attack him anyway, because what I had. I'll take what I can get. And as you see, one of my attack numbers is almost dead. As soon as I kill, what's going on with the time? What do you mean what's going on with the time? I'm losing time, if that's what you mean. Oh, and I swore I would have grown there, but just a little bit short. Just a little bit short. And that lost me around 10, 15 seconds. So, yeah, just what you get when you try to run this thing. And I immediately went to the next stage. Alright, now plus 105, we can actually get record with that pretty easily. That was a sub-8 creature stage, which is what I need for a record. I'll combine that with a really good cell stage, and this was actually a pretty good pace. Alright, so I moved my Chieftain, get my Chieftain to gather food. And I wanted to attack that guy, but yeah, I decided to gather more instead. Because I realized if I attack that guy, it's already +1? What do you mean it's already +1?
Like a dream never ends.
+1 minute. Oh. This was my, this was a failed record attempt, but it actually was -50 in space stage. And it doesn't matter that I'm +1 minute from out of creature stage, because I still have a minute and a half of time save in tribal stage, and around 40 seconds of time save in Civ, but almost no time save in space stage. And since I got fireworks, you see at the bottom there, by the... Or maybe I should get myself a cursor. Now I'll use a T instead. It's the closest thing I have. You see by where it says that's a fireworks, that means that I'm gonna lose around 30 seconds in space stage because I didn't get the zippy ability, which saves a good amount of time. But having fireworks, I think, saves around 15 seconds in tribal stage. Now, unfortunately, tribal stage is actually too slow or too short to use fireworks more than once, so I'll actually use it on one of the angrier nests. That guy's just stealing food from our nest, and my guy's not doing anything about it. I only sent 2 guys out to steal. That's probably the better strategy. Gold. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'll just keep my T there. Actually, I can hide it. Now, I'm not actually very well versed with the fireworks ability. You know, all the ins and outs about it. So, I do know I have to get kind of close to the nest in order for it to work. And that's kind of risky, because if you get too close, they start attacking. As you see, only one of my home players is in that monster. It's not going to get out all the way. And I might have to bring another one. I actually did bring another one over, because I feel like even 2 wasn't enough. Oh yeah, you'll see it here. 2 was not enough. So, a bunch of time lost there. You know, I may have been able to... I don't think the fireworks save time here, so... No 15-second time save and a 30-second time loss. Oh, and I'm glad I got here before the epic started attacking. Alright. I'm ahead now. Despite that awkward sequence. Okay, play some more. I'm actually going to ally these guys, because if you look at the mini map, it's actually, I think it would save time for me to go after the green nest at this moment. And I lost a bit of time here from the chief having to navigate the maze of plants. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Isn't that much to talk about in tribal stage. Be the best time for donations for marathon. Oh, you can see at the bottom there's some Scion gatherers going away from the Scion village. That's pretty good. Just want to get them before they get too far. This was quite a sloppy tribal stage in hindsight. But it shows even like the sloppier of runs can even get on a more record pace. Interesting. I actually made a mistake here. I was trying to press Control A, but I pressed Control S on accident. So that lost me a few seconds, because I saved on accident. I'm going to do the instant gift trick here, where I tell a guy to go and gift somebody, and then I tell them to ally somebody, and then I tell them to gift somebody. Then I actually will send 3 of my guys off to the final tribe. It's for reasons of saving time, because I can use the flying fish to get them to do a concert with the other tribe without my chief. I can actually see them gatherers going up, so that's pretty good. And I did another little mistake here. I was supposed to activate Flying Fish before I activated the concert. But, whoops. It's okay, that only lost like 3 seconds at most. The thing is, when the Flying Fish, I don't think he's in range for the water, so he's going to finish with that Flying Fish real quickly. Now he's going to start walking while we're doing the concert, so all this time he's walking is time that we saved. But now he's got to go because I'm out of abilities to do. Alright, 7:15 is my time at travel stage. Pretty good, actually. Not too many big... Well, for such a sloppy run, it was pretty good. And here I go into Civ stage, which I can get way ahead in. I think actually at the end of the stage, I'm around minus 45 going into space stage. Man, only 1 viewer? Alright, 3 viewers, okay. 3 people may be less interested in this because of... It's a pre-recording. Okay. That's different from the route of the record. I actually use a pre-made boat. And I'm using a different planet layout. I like this layout for creature stage, but for Civ stage, it's alright. Only 4 geysers on the home continent to get. But that does mean I can go after tribes early. And that's where some extra money comes in. An extra head start. Now I gotta guess where the first city will spawn, which is probably here. With all the land vehicle distractions, I need to remember to actually move my water vehicle to get some geysers. Okay, so here I'm gonna actually try to avoid that vehicle because this is a military city, and if the military vehicle is right next to me, it will right next to my vehicles, it will start attacking right away, and that will slow things way down. And here I actually tried a bit of a strategy that I'm not sure. I thought of a bit of a strategy there that if I look away from the city, then perhaps the speed at which the city is being captured won't slow down. It's an interesting idea. Oh, I need to switch back my car. And that vehicle is actually one of mine. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Never seen a vehicle that I made in that game be used as one of the enemy's vehicles. And so that's really strong, and so I want to avoid it. Well, I guess I did make it before the stage started, so... I'm looking at the other city's layouts, while I can't look at the city I'm capturing. 6 vehicles. All this guy. And I feel like the city, the home layout, the layout of the home continent of the cities is less than ideal in this run. Because because of water port city locations, I have to go all the way around the home continent to get the port cities of the other continents. Yeah, that green city. So, minus 57. That was awesome. I'll send some boats over here. Get them to capture this city. It's alright if they're a little bit slower than they could be. Switch that back. Oh, I edited it by accident. I was tempted to tell them to start capturing, but then I realized there's already one there, and that won't be good for that one boat. Switch my boats back, and I'm actually going to make these guys go over to there. Oh, I think I made them in the end go to the blue city. It's on the coast. Alright. Taking over all these port cities. It could have been a bit faster, but if the cities were in a better location. But yeah. I think this was a good run for what I was dealt. And there's 9 cities. And so this last city is completely random. 2427, that's the sell through save time. Or is it? I'm not sure. So, into space stage, and here's where the run sort of fell apart. So, 418, that's the time in space stage I got for the record. That's actually insane. Now, it could have been a bit faster, but only by a bit. I also got the return ticket, so I gotta make real sure not to press 2 there to select my scanner, as I usually do. Alright, now frequent flyer. Trying to get a good angle for the stars to align. And it does say it'll say minus 50 after this split, but it's really only minus 20, because that's how much time I lose from not having Zippy. Yeah, so it's actually only minus 20, and I might lose that amount of time just from having to get a second artifact. So if the first artifact I get isn't valuable enough, it's going to be really tight. I failed to fast zoom out there. And I also messed up, clicked the wrong star there. That's fine. Just lose too much time. Artifact was really close, that's good. Now, this was the make or break point of the run. Seeing how much the artifact was worth, and it wasn't worth enough. That really disappointed me. So, I lose around 30 seconds from not having Zippy and around 50 seconds from a bad artifact, so really I'm looking at -5 here. And not even that, because I think I split too late on that particular split on my record run. Alright, so. And to make up for that, I think I was going to try to click on more, stars. And that would have costed a bit more energy, because, like there, right there, I picked, like, stars that aren't, like, super far away, but, like, closer, so I wanted to speed my spaceship up. I thought, if I don't have Zippy, I have more time to make my decision. And I ended up using 3 energy packs to get to the final stop, and I think that may have been a fatal mistake. So I entered this system, and oh my god, that was a really bad plan for the artifact to be on. So, that's another bit of time lost. And all the time I'm doing right here to collect this artifact was not time I had to spend in the record, so all this is wasted time. It's all about the RNG. As you see, my mouse movements are quite jerky because I was nervous. Right, -19. That's really a shame. It's actually even less than that because it was that star system I just went over that was the one I used in my record, so I was slightly further back. So I knew it was going to be close. It was going to be cut close. But I didn't know how close it was going to be. So I need to use basically spamming Control 1. And I actually went there. That was a mistake. That was a dead end. I didn't actually know about that. And that was another one. And I think I clicked on too many systems here. Usually panic clicking at the end of the game isn't too big of a deal, but in this run it was, because look, I'm only at 3 energy packs now, and I'm still quite the distance away from the center. Oh god, so I have to make all that energy worth it, and I'm going to slow down because I'm going to be taking damage. And I only have, one jump after this one. And so I ended up being 1 jump short. And that was the failed record attempt I did yesterday off stream. Here, actually, let's see what the time would have been. Oh, it wouldn't even have been record. Oh, that's a shame. Would have been around 29:40 or something. Oh boy. Well, yeah. Right now, I'm actually gonna go get myself some